Hello and welcome back to another empath series reading. We'll just jump right in. I pre-shuffled, so that takes care of that. Alright, so let's see what Spirit has to say today. I picked the Archangel Michael cards today. So it'll be first set of cards because I read them in sets. So that it'll be like kind of the situation right now, how you're feeling, that sort of thing. Then the second set is other things you want to be kind of mindful of, or other things that are happening, things like that. And then the third set is sort of things you can kind of expect, that kind of thing. All right, so in the first set, so what's kind of going on right now, or the situation at hand, we have this situation is already resolved. Second card in this set is the letting go, with 22 coming through. The third set is Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance and higher knowing, with the 3. And then we have mending in the fourth space. We have mending and the thinker coming through. All right, so what I am kind of feeling from this right now, I'm kind of picking up that you're feeling like this is already resolved. That's kind of how you're feeling right now in this moment in time. Like you feel like whatever you've been dealing with in your life, it has been resolved, but I'm kind of getting that it's still kind of up in the air is what I'm feeling here. You let go of something right now and are in the transformative phase. I feel it is to do around some sort of communication and that sort of thing. Maybe a way of communicating or something like that. You really let go of that. Spirit is coming through saying, stay positive, be patient, keep the faith here. Because I'm feeling like this is kind of like it was a hard letting go. Like whatever this was that you let go of, that you feel like the situation is resolved, but I'm feeling kind of like it's sort of not complete yet. That's how I'm feeling right now. With the spirit, I'm actually getting with this card too, that there's a bit of resistance still as well. Just something that you're just a little bit resistant to let go of right now. Spirit coming through saying, yes, there is a little bit of resistance. You do feel like you have let it go, but I'm feeling like there's still a little bit there, like unresolved, it feels like. Yeah. Like it feels like Spirit's giving you kind of like the nudge or something like that, but you are resisting it a little bit. and it's to do with some sort of higher knowing or knowledge that you've come into. You're kind of not trusting it. I'm picking up here with the 52 and the mending card. I am feeling that you know, there's whatever you have let go of, you know, I'm feeling that the changes are for the best. Listen to your intuition though, and guidance here. Look towards like new life-changing opportunities, that sort of thing, with some sort of grace and courage here, I'm feeling. So I'm also picking up that you need to have more fun with this, with the whole mending process, because I feel like you are, whatever you let go of, you still are in the mending process. And spirit, you know, coming through saying you do need to pay attention more to their communications. It's very important for you right now. And some of those things spirit has communicating, you are thinking about. You know, maybe you're up at night, kind of awake, kind of thoughts pop into your head and you're like, why am I thinking about this? But remember, it is the part of the mending process, so you're supposed to think about those things, and listen to your gut, listen to your intuition and signs from spirit. Reflect on these things, but remember, as I always say, and spirit always coming through to remind you, you know, you can reflect on the past, but don't live there. You know, try to remember what you learned from the situation, and reflect upon that. Take the good lessons and things like that you've learned, but try not to focus on you know, all the things that are negative and that you just don't need anymore. But note, even though for some of you this situation is resolved, there's still a few of you that it's not quite there yet. So just something to be aware of. All right. Okay, let's see what is in the second set. We have guided and protected. We have make a commitment, and you created this situation. Okay. Love and belonging for the second card. Metal King and the Horse King and the Queen of Light coming through. And then you have, in the last space, you have the Observer. All right, so, and again, these are things to be mindful of, or just other things kind of going on in the right now. I do feel that you are guarded and protected by spirit and that sort of thing. But I also feel for some of you that you have your guard up, if that makes kind of sense. You just kind of, you're in a space where you are guarded right now. And spirit it's probably going back to, you know, whatever commitment or letting go that maybe you thought you okay, sorry. Spirit just coming through saying that, you know, there's a situation surrounding you and you need to make a commitment there. Right now, it does feel like you're guarded and protected or protecting yourself. And you're kind of indecisive about this decision. And Spirit coming through just really saying that, you know, you did create this situation, so you do have the power to change it. So I'm feeling like there's something you maybe recently wanted to let go. Maybe a thought, a feeling, a relationships, a habit, something like that. But there's a part of you that's resisting that. And Spirit coming through saying, you know, you're going back and forth between what you want and what you think you want, and sort of you're going back and forth, and they really want you to make a decision and make a commitment here and stick to something. But do remember, you know, reflect and remember, you know, you created this situation, so you can change it, the outcome of it. It is within your power. With the 10 and the 41 coming through here, I am feeling like you are in a manifestation kind of period right now. So, you know, again, with this, you created this situation. You are manifesting right now. So it's very important. Spirit coming through saying it's very, very, very important that you remain positive and you look at your outcome as a good outcome, not a negative outcome. Like, don't already have it set in your head that the outcome is going to fail, because then you're in the manifestation part right now, so it will fail. You know, I'm feeling that some of you are trying to find a sense of belonging and love. You don't feel that you fit in, and as a empath, this is normal. This is a normal feeling. So there seems to be, it feels like there's some confusion here. Maybe this is affecting your relationships or something like that, to that extent, right? Again, you know, you feel like the situation is already resolved, but it just feels like there's more here, like there's gonna be more. It feels like it's gonna be unexpected to me. It feels like there's something coming that you're just maybe not expecting. But yes, Spirit reminding you very strongly here in this, to manifest good things, to look at good outcomes and that sort of thing. Don't focus on the bad. Very important for you right now. Don't focus on the bad. Don't focus on failures. Don't focus on negative outcomes, because you are in that manifestation period and you will manifest those things. And remember, you create the situation, you have the power to change it. So, you know, if we're in the manifestation period, we want to manifest good things, not the bad. Here I am feeling that you are supported by this your spirit team. I feel they are listening. I'm picking up that they are listening and trying to assist you. But again, it sort of feels like you're sort of in a wishy-washy, not knowing what you want kind of thing. So they're having a little bit of a hard time in helping you manifest a good outcome because you're kind of back and forth about whatever it is that you want. So you have to make a commitment to what you want and stick to it. That will really help you manifest towards it. I'm also feeling there's people around you that can provide assistance. Maybe this is you know, in your home or your work life, or maybe you're in school, something like that. But I feel there is assistance there. I do feel you know, some resistance to that assistance, but know that it is there. And you know, spirit's really opening up a door for you to allow that assistance to come in. I do feel kind of that, you know, recently you have had a really hard time making some decisions here. They felt kind of very hard. Feels like boundaries and barriers that you needed to cross on your journey. And you did that, or are in the process of doing that. However, again, you're wishy-washy about it, and you're tempted to go back to the way things were. But Spirit's saying you are on the right path. So you need to focus and keep going ahead, straight ahead, not backwards. And that's really important for you right now. I am feeling that there is going to be something illuminated here for you. This illumination is going to bring about change and new beginnings. So very important to stay strong here. Yeah. With the Observer card here, over this next little while, yeah, it feels like you need to soak it all in. Or so you don't miss out, basically. Like signs, symbols, that sort of thing that Spirit's trying to send you. You have some new ideas I'm feeling here. Maybe some new things you're looking forward to. Spirit coming through saying, with, you know, keep an eye on the prize. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. I am feeling for some of you here, avoid tricksters with the fox coming through. And be smarter. They say outfox someone. Literally, Spirit is saying, like, to outfox someone. Someone is trying to come in, trying to trick you, trying to sway you a certain way. But Spirit coming through, just saying trust your gut. Maybe take a step back, soak it all in, observe everything so you don't miss any signs, because they are sending you signs, symbols, warnings, that sort of thing. But you have to be open and willing to receive these, okay? And you will avoid that trickster energy that's trying to come in. And remember that it may be a person, but it almost feels like an energy, you know, like a feeling, a thought, you know, oh, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, that sort of thing. Oh, maybe I'm making the wrong decision. Just something coming in, trying to trick you and trying to sway you in a different direction. So just remember, be mindful of that. Okay. What else we got? We got shield yourself. And this is other things to expect right now. So, in Spirit, when I pulled these cards, they had a lot to say, because I ended up pulling out 5 cards. Usually I won't accept 5 cards, but Spirit really urging me to. So there's something that needed to be said in this section here. So what I will do, hopefully you can still see these, is I'll just make room. Okay, so we have complicated message, self-worth, high priestess, and confidence here. And then we get the Eagle King, and the here and the now in your last set. Okay, so other things kind of that you can expect right now, or that you should be mindful of right now. Spirit coming through saying you do need to shield yourself. Okay, so some expectations. If you don't, you know, expect some unpleasant feelings and emotions and things to come through if you're not shielding. Spirit coming through saying they are surrounding and protecting you. They're trying to, but they also need you to do your part as well, and do that extra shielding and grounding and cleansing of your aura and that sort of thing, to really help you. This keeps you clear, so any sort of you know, thoughts and feelings that you may be struggling with on the negative side, they'll be more difficult to come through if you're shielding and protecting, if that makes sense. So important here for you. Okay, so the I do feel there's going back to this, make a commitment, and you know, a feeling of letting go. I feel that this was more of a complicated kind of decision for you. Yeah, it feels like, it does feel like there's a message coming for you here. It does feel unexpected. Like I said before, yeah, and this is kind of, yeah, making that feeling stronger for what I'm picking up here. That there is a message coming through for you. It's going to be unexpected. It feels like a change. You got 45, change in your structure, maybe. So maybe in your financial, your home life, things like that. Feels like whatever this is, it's gonna shake you. It's gonna shake your confidence. It's gonna stir things up a little. Your feelings of self-worth here. It's gonna cause you to reflect on what's kind of important to you. I do feel this is gonna be pretty sudden. Yeah. Spirit coming through with the High Priestess. Just cautioning you that change is coming and that you need to flow with those changes. Yeah. And remain positive. I'm feeling, because there is that temptation I'm picking up here of you to sway back to the negative, to the why is this happening, instead of the what am I learning from this, that sort of stuff. Spirit coming through, remain confident, stay strong here. Spirit is opening up gifts for you, I'm feeling with this. But Spirit doesn't want you to resist these gifts. I'm feeling a little bit of resistance here for some of you. You're not liking the changes that are occurring right now. You're not comfortable with a lot of it. Some of you really are swaying on the negative side, and Spirit reminding you, you're struggling with your self-worth, for some of you, yeah, and they're just really, and whatever this message is that's coming, it might cause even more of this self-worth. Spirit wants you to keep the self-worth high. They want you to remain confident. They want you to love yourself and that sort of thing. But they are coming through with a warning that whatever this is can shake your self-worth, your confidence, and they want you to remain strong and not let that happen. Yeah. With the Eagle King, remember with this, Eagle just, coming through, just a representation to view things from a higher perspective. And again, you have the Fox Observer card coming out there. So yeah, just really, view things, keep an eye out, keep a sharp eye out, keep a higher, step outside and keep a higher perspective, a confident perspective, a strong perspective, maybe a non-judgmental perspective. Perhaps you need some, with the assistance and control, perhaps you need to maybe ask a friend or something, or ask your spirit guides and things, your spiritual team, to help you kind of see the bigger picture here. I do feel, with the Here and Now card, I do feel that there's doors opening up for you if you stay present in the here and the now. Spirit reminding you one day at a time, to just take one day at a time. Remember, everything happens in the now. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow's not here. Only the now matters. So you really have to focus on right now. You'll notice situations and that sort of thing will really slow down for you. Will When you start living in the now, everybody's like, time goes so fast, but that's because people are reflecting on the past, they're worrying about the future, and they're not in the now. So time speeds up. But if you stay in the here and the now, you'll notice your situations, your experiences, you can enjoy them more and that sort of thing. So yeah, very important to stick to the here and now. All right, thanks, Spirit. That's I get something out of these readings too, so I hope that helped you for the reading side of it. For the experience side, we'll just talk a little bit more, actually, about the here and the now, and how situations do kind of slow down. It is hard to live in the here and the now. But I mean, you experience so much joy and so much peace when you're in the here and now. You're not worrying about, what tomorrow brings and that sort of thing. You just really are present in the moment, and that is a really good space to be in. I know, when you're worried and you're stuck in a space of, oh my god, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and right now with COVID and that sort of thing, it's probably pretty easy to constantly be worrying about what tomorrow is going to bring. Fact of the matter is, we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. And the past, I mean, it's gone. It's not here anymore. And the past has an interesting way of, really tricking you, tricking you into just feeling like the moment maybe was better than it actually was. Like, try and ponder, like, ask yourself, how did you really feel? Like, take any memory and then ask yourself how you really felt in that moment. Can you actually do it? Are you picking up, like, how somebody else felt? Maybe they're good storytellers. They tell an experience of that moment and they make it sound like it was just so awesome, but yet your recollection of that moment was like, just, yeah, whatever, because maybe you weren't truly living in that moment. So you don't really remember that moment. You just remember what Buddy says about that moment, and you assume that you had a lot of fun in that moment. But really, can you remember if you did or if you didn't? Living in the now actually makes you remember those moments and experience those moments and learn from those moments. You're not getting clouded by the, what was, or somebody else's, experience or perceived memory of the moment. And some people are very good at, storytelling. So if you've ever noticed, like, you know, like a memory, and like a family with you and a family member, and say the family member's a really good storyteller, but every time that family member tells the story of that moment, it's different. And this is the reason why, is because, you know, that person's expanding on the memory and trying to make that experience greater than it was. But true, really good, true experience shares of moments are from those people that truly lived in that moment. Those who truly experienced the moment. And their story really never sways. That memory of that moment is always the same. And why that is because they were really in that moment. So that's kind of the space that we want to be in. We don't want, and we want to learn like the lessons and that from the memory. And we want to take, you know, all the good experiences from those memories. All the bad memories and things like that, we really don't want to carry those with us. We want to learn from them, but we don't want to carry them throughout our life and make them run our life and take over our life, and things like that. So just something to ponder. I hope this helped, and thank you for all your support. And I wish you well on the rest of your journey. Take care.